አኮኩሉ ፋሚሊ የመረጃ የምክርና የአውታረ መረብ መድረክ ነው። ለእናንተ ጠቃሚ የሆኑ መረጃዎችን በጤና፣ በትምህርት፣ በንግድና በተለያዩ የማህበራዊ ጉዳዮች ይዘላችሁ ይቀርባል።
The new Department of Homeland Security rule states that all immigrants have to register. This does not discriminate between green card holders, TPS status holders, DACA holders, and other students, work visa holders. It has a complete general rule that states that all immigrants other than citizens have to register with the Department of Homeland Security, showing that they have a paper that they are registered with the US government or the Department of Homeland Security. If not, they don't have that paper, then they will be criminalized. This is a blanket rule. By the way, this rule was used in World War II, and that had an effect back then. Even now, to this day, when this rule comes in again with Trump administration, it will create chaos. It will create confusion. It will create less freedom for immigrants who have built our community, who worked hard to get education and serve this community, who started business, who started new jobs, who created new jobs. So why are we putting our immigrants in fear? Should not happen. This is a lawsuit that states that we are not going with this rule, which doesn't have a good purpose for our community. First of all, when this rule comes in, the public has a right to comment on it. The Trump administration didn't give us a chance to comment. Second, what about TPS holders, DACA holders? What about green card holders? Because they are all included. If they do not have registration, if they do not have this paper, then they are criminals. They will be prosecuted. This is creating chaos in our community. How about the immigrants who do not know much about the English language, let alone the writing English language, even speaking English language? They're learning and they are in a lifelong learning process. And they are required to fill this application online. If they make a mistake, remember, they will be criminalized because they provided false information because they have a language barrier and a technology barrier. So this is not a good rule for our community. This is the lawsuit's statement. All the immigrants advocacy groups, the immigrant supporting groups are coming together and filing this lawsuit against the Trump administration. We'll hear what we're gonna happen, but one thing is clear. This rule was used in World War II a long time ago. That back then it created chaos. It will happen the same thing now when we use it without a public's comment. The Department of Homeland Security stated that it will not have effects in a day-to-day activity or lives of immigrants, but it does. Those students, they have to be registered, international students. Those immigrants who have businesses in this country, who are creating jobs, they have to be registered. Green card holders, they have to be registered. How about those young kids who came to the United States when they were so young? They have to be registered. Even though they are in DACA, they have to still be registered. So this is just a blanket rule that requires all the immigrants to register. This is creating chaos, fear, spreading uncertainty in this community. In the United States, where we lived with our own citizenship status, green card status, student visa, work visa, but now having this registry, a mandatory registry, is creating chaos. This is the lawsuit. So they are gonna come together. They already come together and filing this lawsuit. We'll follow up with this lawsuit. I'll put the link in the YouTube comment for your reading reference. Thank you.
ዌብሳይታችንን አኮኩሉ ፋሚሊ.com ይጎብኙ። በሶሻል ሚዲያም ከተሉን። አኮኩሉ ፋሚሊ